What's going on, people? Welcome to Miller's World. Today I want to discuss a very controversial subject, and that is, why do men cheat? And this for me is like a massive topic, and there's so many things that I want to talk about, but for the purposes of this video I'm just going to touch on just one thing, and that's to do with the foundations. Now you're probably thinking, what the heck am I talking about in regards to foundations? But don't worry, I'm gonna explain. Firstly, just to build a picture in your mind, I want you to think of a house, and any builder that you know that does any kind of building work will tell you, when you're building a house, you must always have foundations underneath your home. Because if you do not have foundations, it's a problem. Foundations are something that you can't see necessarily. You don't know from the naked eye. You wouldn't necessarily know that they're there. But trust me, without them foundations, that building comes tumbling down. And the same principle applies to relationships. So for me personally, through discussions with a couple of male friends and other females, sometimes I think it's so clear that the foundations of their relationship are built upon the wrong thing. Now I suppose you're probably thinking, what is that thing? And that thing is sex. So let me break it down to you, innit? So you might meet someone and you might be talking to them for like a week or a month, or for some people it's like days or even hours. And then that day comes, someone say that day, and you're in the zone and everything's going well, and then you do the thing. And so you do it once and it's mud, and you do it twice and you think, listen, the chemistry is there. And then after like the third or fourth time, you're thinking that you're in love with this person. Is so crazy. But someone say the 4,000th time you've had sex with that person, please just say it. After that time, sometimes things ain't as good as they used to be. And it's at that point that a lot of relationships begin to break down. And if as a couple, all you've got is quote unquote good sex, you've got a big problem. Because in order to maintain a successful relationship, you need more. And this is where for some men, because they don't necessarily feel like they've got a connection with you anymore, their eyes begin to wander. So quite simply, if you want to have a successful relationship, you have to get to know them on a deeper level. So I'm talking, you need to know them inside out, you need to conversate, you need to build a friendship. Listen, friendship is paramount. And I see this all too often, man, like people getting involved in relationship and, oh yeah, Ollie man, like yeah, we're getting on really well and she knows me and blah blah blah. And sometimes they're blurred. Like you're blurred simply because you think, because you're having good sex and you feel like there's chemistry, you're blurred. You think you love this person, or you think your relationship is going really well, when in fact, listen, that could just be for a season. And then come another day, when trials and tribulations come your way as a couple, as an item, things begin to or start to go pear-shaped. So my advice to anyone that's listening to this video that wants to seriously maintain or have a long-lasting relationship with their partner, refrain from doing it. And you might laugh and say, like this is 2016 and all of that. But this is a quick empowerment for ladies. Like if he's serious about you, I'm talking like proper serious about you, he'll wait. And if he doesn't wait, then you know that you weren't the man for you, innit? So people, listen, if you want to build something strong, if you want to build something that's gonna last, if you want to build something meaningful, I feel you have to build to those principles. Now, some people might watch this and be like, you're chatting rubbish, because I met my partner on the first night and we had sex, and 20 years later, you know, we're still together, and that's great. Like, well done for you, innit? But I'm talking about the majority of people. In my personal opinion, if you want to build something, you have to try and take this approach. So for me, that's one of the main reasons why I think a lot of men cheat, and it's simply because the foundations in which your relationship is built on ain't strong enough. I'm going to touch on some other reasons as to why I think men cheat, but I'm going to do that in a different video. So I hope you guys learned something today, and give me your feedback, man. Let me know if you disagree with me. Like, I'm happy to hear what you got to say. And I'm always here trying to listen, trying to grow myself, man. So give us a shout, let me know what you thought of this video, and yeah, man, I'll see you in the next one.